Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and today's tutorial is going to be on my eyebrow routine, and I'm going to show you exactly how I learned how to do my eyebrows from the beauty control consultant. And this was like over 20 years ago, and I've been following this routine ever since I learned how to do it. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do today. So about once a month or so, I groom my eyebrows. I'll go ahead and pluck any strays, and I go up underneath. I never go on top, and I just look for stray hairs that are right through the brow line, and I just pluck the wild ones. Go all the way from the inner point here all the way to the outer edge, and I just form a nice clean straight line. And so there's really not much to pluck today. There might be one or two. It's I've plucked for so long that there's really not much to pluck anymore. So anyway, and you can just do these as you go, however, whenever they pop out, because you might have a stray one grow today, and then you might not see another one for a week. So all right, and then what she told me that I needed to do, and this is what I do, is we didn't have eyebrow pencils back then that had a spoolie on the end of it, so I would take an old mascara tube brush, which that's basically the same shape, as this. And so anyhow, I would just wash that off and use it specifically for my eyebrows. And so I would comb my eyebrows, or brush my eyebrows straight up, just like this. And if there's any long ones, see, like that one right there, see how long that is? That they stick up out of the natural brow line, and sometimes they grow long right through here too. And so, and then here on the edge. And so any brows that are long and kind of out of control, I would just take a pair of grooming scissors and I would just trim and just cut those down to the line of where my brows, and just clean them up. So, and just keep these nice and trimmed, and you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to pluck yourself bald, or back in the day when I was growing up, the thing was the thin eyebrows, in the 70s. And so anyhow, nowadays we want to fill them in, and of course we did fill sparseness in back then, but nowadays, the thing is to get them thicker, and more prominent on the face. So anyhow, then you just get you a good eyebrow pencil, and you can use whatever brand you like, whatever works best for you, and you just start at the front of the brow, and we're just going to like mark a line. You see where the eye starts? See the inner corner of my eye here? You want to just measure straight up, and that is the starting point for your eyebrow. And you're just going to draw a line over the top of the brow and just fill in any sparseness. Go right up to the arch, and the arch is where you rest your pencil from the side of your nose to through the iris of the eye. And you can see right there, there's the point. And then from the edge of the nose to the outside edge of the eye is where it needs to end. So you've got three main points for the eyebrow. You got the inner point, the arch, and the outer point. And so that's the natural curve of the eyebrow. And so we're just going to draw that line, just real easy, just short little strokes. And we're just going to create that guide to go by. And then we're going to go underneath where the hair starts growing. And you can see right here on my eyebrows, they're real light, but if you look real close, it's right there. So we're going to just take the pencil and go right up underneath and create a little line. So we've got and then we're going to just fill that in right there. And so you can see that's the basic shape. And then we're going to come up underneath from where the hair stops growing right there, and we're going to take that and we're just going to imagine a line from that point to the arch. Okay, and we're just going to draw that line. And we're going to fill that in. And then we're going to curve around where the arch is. And we're going to taper this off where it's going to come to like that point. And then you just fill everything else in. And you want to not just fill in the hair, but you want to actually color the skin underneath the hair as well. Because that's what's going to give you that full eyebrow look. And it's what's going to keep you from looking like you have little bald spots underneath it. Okay, and then you just take the spoolie and you distribute the product. Okay, and then when you're satisfied with that, sorry, I moved the camera. Then you take a concealer stick, and I have this concealer stick today. It's in a light number 2 color, which is, you know, the same color as my skin. And we're just going to go right up underneath here, and we're going to just fill that in as a highlight and clean that up. And then if you have any wonky places up here, you can do the same thing up here. And the same thing in the front. Okay, and then I just take a brush. You can use a small brush of any kind, a flat one. And I just kind of paint that up to the brow line, just to give that crisp, clean, sharp edge, and make it look really good and clean. Now I've already got my foundation and under eye concealer and powder and stuff on for today, but I don't, and a little bit of blush, but that's all the makeup that I have on. So, and you can do your brows at the beginning of your routine before you start any of your foundation, or you can wait till the very end, you know, and whenever everything's put on, you can do all your eyeshadow, your lipstick, the whole bit, and do your eyebrows last if you want to. So, but if you're not very skilled at it and you know that you're going to be using concealer, you know, to clean up around the edges, I would highly recommend that you do that first. and then you can go in with your face routine and, you know, your powder and what have you. Or you could do your eyes, and, you know, if you like to do your eyes first and then do your face last. So it's entirely up to you, however you like to, you know, what order you want to do things. Whatever works best for you for whatever reason. I mean, there's really no rules here. So I've done it different ways, but I'm just letting you know what I did today. Okay. And you want to go with a color that's close to your hair color for eyebrows, for eyebrow pencil. Your your natural hair color. If you've dyed your hair gray or purple or whatever, you know, you probably don't want eyebrows, you know, that color. But anyway, you can see here my hair's like a dark blonde, and I've got some gray in it. And there used to be some red highlights when I was younger, and but those are all being replaced with grays right now. And so anyhow, I like to use a medium brown, and that way my eyebrows are just a little bit, maybe a shade darker than my hair. And then you can go back through and just comb through them one more time, and then when you're fully satisfied, you know, you can do the other one. Alright, so that's the basic routine of how I do my eyebrows. And some people like to use eyebrow gel if their hair is, you know, has a tendency to move around and stuff like that. But since I groom mine with, you know, the brush and trim them and stuff, they lay down a whole lot better, and so I don't have that problem, and I don't have to use eyebrow gel. And there's all kinds of products that are out there. You know, you can find different things for different uses and find what works for you. But this is how I do it. So that's my basic eyebrow routine. All right, let me know in the questions and if you have any questions down in the comment section below, and if you need some suggestions, I'll be glad to help you in any way that I can. And so anyway, just get in front of the mirror, and if you're young, you know, like if you're still in high school, you know, don't worry about trying to pluck your eyebrows right now. Just work with what you've got, and you know, just try some eyebrow pencils and spoolie brushes, and see what what you can do. And then as you get older, you know, if you feel like your eyebrows are too bushy, you know, like if you have a lot of hair that grows in between your two eyebrows, like right through here, you know, you can get in there and pluck a few there. But don't go any farther than this line that I was showing you right here from the inner corner of your eye. When you go farther, you know, in like this, let's say you plucked right there, you know, it would make your eyebrow look really, really short, and it creates a lot of space here in between, you know, on your forehead between your eyes, and it'll make you look funny. So you want to have your eyebrows frame your face, and they're gonna, you know, it's important to have well-shaped eyebrows, you know, to bring balance to your face. And so I just want to encourage you not to pluck too much. You just want to get the little stray ones that are underneath there, and stay away from plucking up here. Okay, and just pluck just any wild ones that you have right through there. That's it. Don't go, you know, any farther than the inner corner. So you've got your 3 points. You've got the inner corner, the arch, and the outer edge. You don't want to go any farther down. You know, you leave that space right there blank, and then you'll have a well-shaped brow. All right, hope this helps you today, and I just want to say thanks for watching. I appreciate your comments, and if you'll click that subscribe button down below and tap the little bell, you'll get all the notifications of future videos in the future. And we just want to say have a blessed day, and we sure do appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.